Hello, my name is Jessica and I'm with the Tillamook County Library bookmobile and I'm here to read you some stories about colors. Today, our first book is called A Color of His Own by Leo Lionni. A Color of His Own. A sad chameleon had a problem. Unlike all the other animals, he has no color of his own. Changing wherever he goes, he turns red with the autumn leaves and black in the long, dark winter. But in the spring, in the green grass, he finds a delightful solution. A Color of His Own by Leo Lionni. Parrots are green. Goldfish are red. Elephants are gray. Pigs are pink. All animals have a color of their own. Except for chameleons. They change color wherever they go. On lemons they are yellow. On heather they are purple. And on tigers they are striped like tigers. One day a chameleon who was sitting on a tiger's tail said to himself, "If I remain on a leaf, I shall be green forever, and so I will have a color of my own." With this thought, he carefully climbed onto the greenest leaf. But in autumn, the leaf turned yellow, and so did the chameleon. Does he look happy? No. Later, the leaf turned red, and the chameleon too turned red. And then the winter winds blew the leaf from the branch, and with it, the chameleon. Uh-oh! The chameleon was black in the long winter night. But when spring came, he walked out into the green grass, and there he met another chameleon. He told his sad story. "Won't we ever have a color of our own?" he asked. "I'm afraid not," said the other chameleon, who was older and wiser. "But," he added, "why don't we stay together? We will still change color wherever we go, but you and I will always be alike." And so they remained side by side. They were green together, and purple, and yellow, and red with white polka dots, and they lived happily ever after. The end. Wasn't that a fun story? He didn't get his own color, but he got a good friend. Our next story is called Mouse Paint by Ellen Stoll Walsh. Mouse paint. This one's for my mom, it says. Nell Ostrom Stroll Jones. Once there were 3 white mice on a white piece of paper. The cat couldn't find them. One day, while the cat was asleep, the mice saw 3 jars of paint. One was red, one was yellow, and one blue. They thought it was a mouse paint. They climbed right in. Then one was red, one was yellow, one was blue. They dripped puddles of paint onto the paper. The puddles looked like fun. Then the red mouse stepped into a yellow puddle and did a little dance. His red feet stirred the yellow puddle until... Do you know what color it makes? Do you know what red and yellow make? "Look!" he cried. "Red feet and yellow puddle makes orange!" Red and yellow make orange. The yellow mouse hopped into a blue puddle. His feet mixed and stirred and mixed until... Do you know what's going to happen now? Do you know what color that makes? "Look down," said the red mouse and the blue mouse. "Yellow feet in a blue puddle make green." Did you know that yellow and blue make green? Then the blue mouse jumped into a red puddle. He splashed and mixed and danced until... Do you know what color it'll be now? "Purple!" they all shouted. "Blue feet in a red puddle make purple!" But the paint on their fur got sticky and stiff, so they washed themselves down to a nice soft white. Do you see what they're washing in? The cat's water bowl. And painted the paper instead. They painted one part red, one part yellow, and 1 part blue. They mix red and yellow paint on it. They mix the red and yellow to paint an orange part. Yellow and blue paint a green part, and blue and red to paint a purple part. But they left some white because of the cat. The end. Smart mice, aren't they? Our third story is called Planting a Rainbow by Lois Ehlert. Planting a rainbow. Every year, Mom and I plant a rainbow. In the fall, we buy some bulbs and plant them in the ground. We have orange tiger lily bulb, red tulip bulb, another orange tiger lily bulb, a yellow daffodil bulb, a blue hyacinth bulb, purple crocus comb, and purple braided iris rhizomes. We order seeds from the catalog and wait all winter long. Look, they have all kinds of flowers. For spring to warm the soil and sprout the bulbs. Look, they're coming up. Look at all those colors. Then it's time to go to the garden center to select some seedlings. Rose, poppy, delphinium, violet, pansy, fern, carton. We sow the seeds and set out the plants in soil. Ooh, it's gonna be pretty. And watch the rainbow grow. Ooh. And grow and grow. Look at that orange, yellow, green, blues, purples, some reds. We have some red flowers. Tulips, cartonons, rose, and orange flowers, tiger lily, tulip, zinnia, poppy, and some yellow blooms, daisy, marigold, daffodils, some green leaves, look at those ferns, and some blue flowers, morning glories, delphinium, hyacinths, cornflowers, and some purple flowers too. Crocus, phlox, iris, violets, asters, and pansies. All summer long, we pick them and bring them home. And when summer is over, we know we can grow our rainbow again next year. The end. Thank you for joining me for Story Times about colors.